Hi there, my name's Jason Debley. It's Saturday, March 21st, and I think the whole world's a little sad with this coronavirus. It's spreading like wildfire. New York City's getting hit really hard. As of today, I think there are 10,000 cases, and Italy, as we know, is struggling. And I was going to do a whiskey review, but I think I would just say, you know, these are tough times, and I was at the liquor store and I didn't feel like buying anything fancy or nice, and I just bought some bottom shelf blended scotch. It's kind of a go-to whiskey. Certainly not to manage the stress and the suffering that people go through. I certainly don't have any. No one in my family is sick, and I hope no one is in yours. But we will all persevere. It will take time. But I thought if you have a lot of time on your hands and you can't go to work and you want to know a cheap blend to buy, and I don't want to make light of the situation, this coronavirus is no joking situation, but if you want to know some simple go-to whiskeys that are cheap, the ones that I tend to go to, and actually when this happened I was going to the liquor store to pick up something to do a review, and I ended up gravitating towards go-to whiskeys, and there are two. There's Grant's Finest, well, it's Grant's Blended Scotch. They call it Cask Editions Sherry Cask Finish, and I think it's a really good effort. Sherry Cask Finish, Cask Editions by Grant's. I like it. Not such a big fan of the Family Reserve, but I like this, and it's cheap. The other one is Teacher's Highland Cream. Needs no introduction. Got a pretty big bottle of this, a little over 1 liter. And so I thought I'd give you a little kind of high overview of the taste. The big difference between these two blends, they're both around the same price, although I think the Teacher's is a bit cheaper. The Grant's Sherry Cask Finish is a lot more citrus and dandelion on the nose, which is actually a little bit of sherry, and the nose is not bad for such a cheap whiskey. Flavor is citrus. It's not overly grainy. What else? Honey, a little bit of black toast, kind of those cliches. Some orange, vanilla. It's very good for the price point. On the finish is short. It's a cheap blend, but you're left with a good feeling. It's not grainy. It's not overly grainy. I mean, there's a bit of a grain note to it. There's a rhubarb note to it. Rhubarb strawberry I get out of this. Let's move to Teacher's. Teacher's Highland Cream. You're going to get a lot more tobacco, tar, dark fruit, asphalt. I'm surprised at how many newbies to whiskey like Teacher's Highland Cream. I mean, I like it, but it's not gentle mainstream stuff. It's gotten more gentle over the years. On the nose, it's not super attractive. I mean, it's kind of off-putting. You know, you're getting some bacon notes, some smoke and peat. On the palate, the blend has changed a little bit over the years in terms of flavor, but you're getting some peat. Quite a bit more peat than this. There's hardly any peat in this. Lots in this. You're getting smoke, wood smoke like campfire, some dulse, seaweed. A malty note to it, graphite, pencil lead. A little bit of black pepper on that finish, and some kosher salt. there's more going on here than here. But depending on one's mood, you may want to put your brain in neutral entirely, and you have this, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is like honey, sweetness, sugar, shortbread cookies, and this is like dulse and black cherry and tobacco. Anyway, that's my review. 2 whiskeys to consider during these difficult times. Don't abuse alcohol to solve your problems. I don't want to lecture you. I never ask you for money. Don't even ask you for a thumbs up. Just, it's going to be trying times for everybody. I really feel for those people who are going to lose their income over this crazy situation we're in. But just take a walk and try to work through it. Take care. God bless.